Hi, I'm Dennis Collins. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Walk. This is where we tell you what's happened this week at CB Jeep and at Black Mountain. Pretty exciting day. This is the first two-door JL in our region. So we'll do a walk around video of it, but we're going to build it next week. So watch as we do a Black Mountain conversion on it. Two-door JL. I got a lot to say today, so I hope you guys got some spare time. We got Chris and Colin in here in the wind tunnel. I'm talking really loud because they got so many fans on because they're hot because they're working so hard. I can't tell you what they're doing because it's a secret, but they're doing something. Morning, guys. Morning. Kind of a cool find here. It's a 1982 CJ8 Scrambler. It still has its original smog setup on it, its original blue valve cover, which means this thing was probably built in late 81 and went into 82. It's an SR Scrambler, which is Scrambler Renegade, which means it's got the flares, rocker moldings, high back seats. What's neat about this, it still has its original paint. It's never been restored. It's been sitting for a long time, so it's a good candidate for restoration. But it's highly optioned. It's a T4, tilt wheel, power steering, AC. Doesn't have power brakes, but a loaded up Jeep. So it's a very good candidate for restoration. No rust in the chassis. It does have some rust in the body, but if you're interested in a Scrambler for restoration, this one does run and drive well, but cosmetically it's challenged. We'll have this one posted on the site probably today. '79 silver anniversary is out of the body shop into the main shop being reassembled. You can see most of the engine compartment is done. Flares are on, rocker moldings are on, side steps are on. We got the complete, everything under the dash is done. The heater box, new heater core, all the pedal assemblies restored and installed, and the dash and gauges are in it. The next thing that'll go in is going to be the dash pad, steering column. We'll go to the seats, wheels, tires. We're rounding the corner on the anniversary Jeep. This should be done in the next couple of weeks. Proud of it. And boom, I haven't said it in a while, but we've got a holy grail Jeep to show you today. I'm really excited. Well, good morning, Kels.
Good morning, Father.
How
are you guys this morning? Cheers.
Cheers on the coffee. Have a drink. Yes, it is Folgers. Well, you're just right on time.
I am.
Okay, so you know how popular the Wagoneers have become lately?
Yeah, they've been on a bunch of TV shows. This Is Us.
TV shows, movies, etc. I was talking to Kevin last week. He's in charge of our restoration shop. We've had over 500 Wagoneers through Collins Brothers now.
Wow.
We just surpassed that. Our biggest number in the past is we had done 1,200 Scramblers. This right here is a Super Wagoneer.
What makes it super?
Well, it says it's super.
True.
So what makes it super is all the trim. But what started the whole Wagoneer craze was in 1966. In late 65, bleeding into 66, they made 36 prototypes.
Wow. So
serial number 1 through 36. The story goes that those were crushed, which is usually what happens to prototypes. The earliest known Super Wagoneer until we found this one was serial number 67. The earliest recorded known sold to a retail person ever was serial number 37.
Wow.
Check this out. This is serial number 7. So this is the earliest known Super Wagoneer to exist by 60 units. And what else is neat about this is, see, it's got an S in the VIN. That means it was smog for California.
Wow.
So not only was it a prototype, this was a prototype that could be sold anywhere in the U.S. The Super Wagoneers in Series 1 from 66 to 67 cost about $6,000. They were incredibly expensive. Jeep called it their plush four-wheel drive, and it really was. It was the Cadillac of SUVs. They only made 1,296 of these, so they are super rare. What a cool find, huh?
Yeah, super cool find.
So if you're interested in the Super Wagoneer, it does take a long time to restore these. I'm talking between 1,000 and 2,000 hours, but they are extremely rare. We have 4 of them here. You know, if you're a collector out there, you want something very unique, we can restore one. It normally takes us about 3 months to restore a regular Grand Wagoneer. A Super Wagoneer takes about a year. So if you want something very unique, this is a glacier white, blue interior. It does run and drive. Most of it's here. We also have a couple of Super Wagoneers for parts, but How cool is that?
Super cool.
Holy Grail Wagoneer, Super Wagoneer. Now, I've got a question for everybody out there. There's a project that I want to do, and I want your feedback on it. I love the Grand Wagoneers. When we rebuild them, we always put an RV cam and fuel injection on it. It helps. But what I think should go in that, what am I going to say?
I was probably a Hell Crate.
Absolutely.
Well, Hellcat engine.
So, would you guys like to see a Grand Wagoneer restored?
I know my father would love to see one, so let's get some people to hop on board for that,
Yep.
because I think those would make some pretty rad videos.
And if anybody wants one out there, we got the Hell Crates in stock. We have figured out the computer system. We've got them, we can make them run. We got a plug and play set up for it. So if you guys would like to see us build a Wagoneer with a Hell Crate in it, let us know. I think it'd be awesome. Boom. So we have been working almost 24 hours a day on JL parts, Black Mountain parts for the JL to upfit it. So here, finally, is our stage 1 JL. So what we did on this, Kelsey, we got a leveling kit on the front. We got 17-inch Black Mountain steel wheels. We got our side step stone for the JL, heat reduction hood, and our stage 1 bumper. So this is our stage 1 kit for the JL.
Well, and even though it's a stage 1, like, a huge difference on the way it looks from when it came.
Oh, absolutely.
Totally
The
stock.
first thing you gotta do is get those pesky plastic bumpers off these things.
Yeah, we don't like those.
But this is our entry-level JL. Love it. Lots of work on making these pieces this quickly for this new production line. Let's go see what's in the booth. Bam! So the BLAZberry YJ is finally done. It's about $12,000 of sprayable materials on this thing. Can't wait to see it in the sun, but you can kind of tell right here. Pretty amazing. This is probably the world's straightest YJ and probably the finest paint job ever put on a YJ Wrangler. Check it out. We still got a color sanded buffet. We'll get it back in the sun and show it to you then. Here we've got our stage 2. What do you think about that?
I like the stage 2. I like where we're going.
Now the stage 1, I forgot to mention, it's got 33-inch tires. On our stage 2, we have a 2.5-inch lift, 35-inch tires, 17-inch alloys, a more aggressive bumper, which we call the stage 2 bumper. We've got our 8,000-pound winch. We've got 3-inch floods, 3-inch spots, which are LEDs, 10-inch LEDs, and of course, our Black Mountain side steps. Very cool. In our stage 3s, we normally, you can build a stage, that is a 24S package there, which is power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. You can build a stage 3 on a 24S Sport as long as you've got 373 gears or better. Now, we normally build, most of the stage 3s are Rubicon. So here's the Rubicon, killer Jeep. This is our 4-inch lift. Check this out. We finally got one I've been asking for years. Our Black Mountain shocks are actually black.
No way!
Yeah.
Huge deal.
They've always been white, it drives me crazy. So we've got a 4-inch lift kit.
Oh my gosh, I'm fine.
We've got our most aggressive bumper. Are you running from a
I
bug?
just got hit by a June bug.
Oh gosh. It is June,
It's
isn't
like
it?
my worst nightmare.
So we've got our most aggressive bumper up here, which is our Stinger. 8,000-pound winch, 10-inch LED, flip-up license plate bracket, which is awesome. We sell thousands of these, so if you need one, we've got them in stock. Heat reduction hood on all 3 of these Jeeps are 50-inch LED.
And while we're walking around, just kind of want to see how everybody feels about our new Black Mountain logos on the side. I think they're pretty rad.
Yep, so our graphic artist, designer slash, he wears multiple hats. His name is Tyler Pfaffenbach. Yes, it's a real name. If you know how to spell it, the first guy that gets it right is going to get a free shirt. So Tyler and Kelsey have been working tirelessly on the new logo, which I love it. We're going to put the new logo on the JLs, and we're going to keep the existing logo, which is actually this one, so I'm confusing everybody now. It's going to be on the JK. So let us know what you think. New shirts. This is your Father's Day gift. It'll be awesome. So please, what are they supposed to do?
Like, share, follow, tag, you know, all the cool stuff that goes along with social media. We want everyone else to see these videos, and if you're enjoying them, we want you to continue to watch them. And I agree. Fabulous Father's Day gift. He's been shamelessly plugging it, so I would suggest that.
So if you got your JL in and you want it upfitted, either send it to us or go to BLKMTNjeep.com for the parts, or your local distributor that can install the parts for you. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys next week.